Hi everyone. If you're new here, my name is Andrea. I'm clairaudient, meaning that I can hear from the higher realms. Well, all kinds of realms, but my niche, my choosing is to hear from the higher realms, the highest realms. And that's it. With that said, I'm gonna let spirit take over. Andrea, you yourself know of the quality of the freeborn good, your divine eye, offers you. It is for this that upon you we can rely, for your bringing your cause to give notice to all who wish, all who seek for the truth in knowing and using and the practicing of the using of their divine right, which is their divine eye. Okay, what spirit means by that, you guys, is this is take 3. You know it's something important when the technical issues just arise out of nowhere. Like, so this is take 3. Although I have enough space on my computer, it's cutting the recordings after about 6 minutes. So and normally after 2 takes, I'm so frustrated that I just give up, you know. But for some reason, I'm just more determined now to bring this video to fruition, because there's good information in it. That's just the bottom line of it. Okay, and so our last video was the end of terms, where spirit wanted to put to final rest the using or the thinking or the believing or even the considering the possibility of your divine eye, your pineal organ, being a gland. And we have dismissed that. Go ahead. Andrea, on this, we must rely for the bringing of this next video. And the title of it is Giving Rise the Broom. Andrea, the prerequisite is known to all of you. For if it's not known, it is for your rewinding, going back in the videos and giving yourself the opportunity and time to view. For there is a prerequisite to what we are attempting to do. And for your missing the prior videos, go ahead. Your pineal, your freeborn good, will fail to be brought before you. Time is a prerequisite. Come before you, should you not have watched the prior videos, where we speak on the importance of your pineal, your freeborn good, and its navigating abilities divinely given you. For it, before going any further than this, you must rewind and view. There are others, though, that have stayed true to the path and are here for this video. Giving Rise the Broom. Andrea, we have to thank you from the higher realms right now, for you're not dismissing this after the second smash or crash of my computer. For we hollow when these things, these struggling, these hard things come upon you. In other words, spirits knowing what I struggle with. They're knowing how difficult some of these things are for me to do. And they're acknowledging me for, they're just grateful that I continue to do this. Andrea, not away from us, you loom. Which, yeah, okay. I love spirit. I do. I have a lot of fears, you guys. It's so easy to sit there and criticize somebody that's doing a video and posting it on YouTube. So easy. But until you've tried to do a recording, you guys, there's really no room for you to even consider doing that. It is the hardest thing to do. Right? You have to get over your nerves. You have to believe in the your content's value. And you can't have one shred of doubt about it. Otherwise it's going to show through. It's hard, you guys. And Spirit's just saying, Andrea, you know, that they appreciate it. Because if this was all up to me, I probably would have quit a long time ago, you guys. You know? But it's not. This is Spirit was reminding me the other day that if this helps one person, if it changes something for one person, it is worth my time sitting here and bringing forth a message to be brought through. And so here I am, and I'm not going to let anything like these last two crashes deflect me from bringing a message from Spirit for you. So with that said, my mouth just got really dry. Andrea, we have ended the terms. On permanent basis, we have ended the terms of those watching ever to consider again the labeling of a gland to the divine eye and to the divinity within you to see this through. Okay. It sounds all like, it sounds so confusing, but I'm sitting here and nothing, you guys, nothing in your life that you're aware of in your day-to-day is by accident. You know? My friend calls and says, oh my God, I just lost my ride. I got to come up with the money to get my bike out of the impound or whatever. And then they can't come up with it. This is divine. This is the divinity within them being sheltered from something. Preventing something from going through. You know? And I tell them that, and like, you know, you think it's the worst thing in the world, but it's you're being done a favor. And it's up to you to see it that way. Anyways, so when I picked this up, there's a reason for it. And there's what? I've got 18 videos on this new channel. And aside from a few personal readings, most of them are on the Pineal. And for it, Spirit is strongly fastening to, for the rest of these videos and for your pineal activating to come true, we're going to stick to the pineal organ, your eye. The third eye, the better of the better eye than the other two. Giving rise the broom. I like that title. I was shocked when I heard it. I was like, that's very cool. Giving rise the broom. Boom. Andrea, we have departed from certain terms that we will no longer use as a prerequisite. It's something that we all had to do for the realizing not only from you, for you, but for your pineal organ, your divine eye, for it knowing it too. In other words, what they're saying is that the pineal organ, your third eye, the best eye, the higher shelf eye, it realizes when you label it as something like a gland, it resents that. It knows this, and it will not be realized. It's your third eye is not going to open for your viewing through it. It's not going to. If the word gland is in any part of you, suggesting that it's attached to your divine eye. It's the spirit. I'm just all smiles right now. We know, right? If there's any part of you that considers it a gland, or you have any doubt that it is not, or you have any doubt that it is an organ and a divine eye functioning as an eye, then watching this any further is a waste of your time. So, I don't know. I'll just shut up. I'm all smiles. I love spirit, I do. Andrea, giving rise the broom, we will. The broom, the sweeping from within all of your minds, we will do. You will do on behalf of you. For the centered, given space and room. Be given for the connecting of your divine eye, your pineal organ, and you. In order to do this, we must sweep the room for the room. Andrea, for your willingness to try, give for us an example of what you feel the broom must sweep from your mind prior to the activating the connection between the divine eye, the viewers, and their divine eye. What do I think needs to be swapped? Everything. Any misunderstanding or false belief that you are not divine has to go. Any sort of facts backing that up or data that you've gathered to back that up, that has to go. Andrea, what else is it that you know that the broom must sweep? It must sweep any sort of doubting within your mind. There's a lot of doubts in our heads. That has to be removed. Doubt has to go along with all of the false understandings of your pineal organ. It has to go. Andrea, what else is it? I'm sorry. That music stopped and it kind of wrecked me for a minute. I'm going to take a deep breath, guys. I'll be right back. I promise. Okay, Spirit's saying don't. Because Spirit knows me. Alright, well, so this is what I know, that we cannot have any doubts in our mind that what that pineal organ is, that it is an eye. We can't have any doubts about that. None whatsoever. That went out with the end of terms, right? The last video. But we can't have any doubts, anything concrete telling ourselves that we are not divine, and that you and your pineal organ are not to me. There can be no doubting of your value, your ability to remain clear for your view of what you are as a divine being. There can't be any doubt about it. And once you do grab hold of that seed, plant it, water it, nourish it for the yielding it will bring you, to your beliefs, you will cling tighter. In other words, Spirit is saying, letting go of all that leaves you without, clinging to the tree of your divinity. Spirit showing me a swing, on a branch of a really tall tree, believing in your divinity is what gives sturdy the branch and the tree for the swinging upon it to be. In other words, there's no power given doubt or disbelief, and that's so important. Andrea, we do read your mind. Yes, I know. I'm gonna eat, you guys, a piece of candy if you don't mind. Andrea, we do read your mind, and faster than you sweep. Yeah, because I was just thinking, like, Andrea, it is the hardest thing from all of your minds. With your brooms, you will sweep. And that is the unbelievability, the doubting, the fearing, the 100 million reasons why you are not divinity. They have to go. They're showing me a snowed-in house on a mountain, in the snow shovel. How they just to clear the driveway. But in that, there's always going to be more snow falling and falling. It's Andrea. It is an easy task for your mind and your broom. Once your aim is correct for what it is that you want to know, and for the space that you are going to give it, for what it has to, for what will flourish from your believing of it, and allowing it room to grow. I don't know if that made any sense to anybody, but I know what they mean. Andrea, for a measuring of it, sorry guys, for a measuring of it, we will now, with broom in hand, step into our minds nice and slow. For there is no need to toss and make chaos out of what's inside there in order for us to make room for the belief of your divinity and your pineal organ to be allowed the space to be planted, to flourish, connect, and grow. In other words, there's no need to be alarmed. Andrea, it is that the row of crops out on the farm, to remove a row of a certain vegetation, a crop, does not cease for the other rows to grow. The same within your mind. The things that will be swept, that are in the way of your believing and trusting in and knowing the truth of your being divine. Removing that shall only make room for seed to plant something of truth for your mind, for your divinity to be realized and naturally be. I'm okay. Spirit was telling me, go ahead, just say what's on your mind. Andrea, for the viewers wishing to connect and know, connect with their third eye and know the divinity within them. For them, they hold the broom. And for their sweeping, it will be light. Andrea, and you can't assume. In other words, they feel my concern. I'm just like, it just sounds so complicated. Andrea, there is nothing. Go ahead. There is nothing to fear as you hold your broom. As your viewers take part in the clearing of their thoughts, their beliefs, that do not serve them or bring comfort to them or allow them to feel it's of any truth. That's what we were saying in take one, I think, was very beautiful. The things that we won't remove, the beliefs that we won't remove, are the ones that have value, that we hold with value. Like my belief that my daughter is incarnate and doing what she says she's doing, and continuing to live, and that my father is very close near me. These things I believe, and they bring a comfort to me. These are of value. Andrea, it is for a pouring of for your heart for it to sing. It brings me peace. Andrea, and these are the things the broom will not. pursue. We must mark prior to our broom, to the sweeping with our broom, with our eye, what it is that we hold value to, and what it is that we have no need in keeping, or to have a strong hold upon it, for our not letting it loose. In other words, we can't really move anything around until, or get anything out, until we know what to keep and what not, what to throw out, right? Andrea, if it is not hard fastened for the bettering your feelings for you, it can be thrown out. It can be swept out with your broom. Give me an example. Give us an example of that. Like, what... Andrea, it is not a value to you to... Go ahead. To have to keep the believing that a turkey cannot be frozen twice and still be safe to eat. Okay, but why is that? It can? Andrea, a turkey's safe to eat whether it's frozen once or thrice, meaning 3 times. And it is for this bulking within your mind that it can be swept. It can be left your mind. For the room, for the creating of the space, for the union of you, your mind, you, your divine, and your pineal, your divine eye. It's almost like parting. It's almost like everybody stands up at a wedding when she marches down the aisle. It's like that. That's how it has to be. It's an intentional making way for what is grand, for the recognizing of it as divinity, as we rise for the wedding, being sacred in its ability to create and adhere to a sanctity. An interlocking of vows shall be praised. For within it the power given it of divinity, within divinity. Andrea, it claims and has right to be considered divinity. Okay, so basically we don't want to ever undermine the connection between us, our minds, and in the using of our freeborn good, our divine eye. Andrea, we will release for your worrying of our repeating ourselves more than one time. For this is part of the requirements, the prerequisites necessary in order for any of this to go further than just through your mind. But for it to root, take seed and root for your one day go ahead, connecting with and viewing through your pineal organ, your divine eye. Well, you guys are lucky. The Spirit's got your back. I'm telling you. Andrea, it is not absurd for our thinking that a few of you will try. But it is not absurd either that for those willing who stay in view will have use and view through their divine eye. Andrea, we have clearly stated what is needed for us to do with our brooms. And yet for the complicating of it, as your mind and these two eyes are so willing to do for each and every one of you, we will simplify. We will magnify for your targets, your eye. If there is something to be found in your mind, when your thoughts upon your third eye arise, this is where we shovel the heaps. For if there is anything that arises from within your mind, something you've learned or something that has been filed for your mind to keep, that wants to belittle or devalue for your mind the importance or the matter belonging to you of your third eye, it is how you know what to keep and what to throw. Andrea, we will bring surface your nets for all that they carry that holds value none. But it's only about their only value is to keep from you and the union of your and the using of your freeborn good from you. Okay, so as an exercise then, Spirit, correct me if I'm wrong, as we lay there still on our beds, maybe closing our eyes, taking a deep breath, and considering that our eye is divine, or considering all along my third eye inside my head is divine, and the person or the spirit within me is also divine. Andrea, yes, you're doing well. Now we're raising the nets. The nets are raised with the next thought that comes into your mind. Anything that tells you you're out of your mind, or that isn't true, or you're wasting your time. Anything that does not back for you your value of what you believe is true. There it is. There, you guys. That's the hardest part in the world. What you know is true, but there's no evidence to prove it. And then all of this other stuff that you've stored in your mind and been told and taught time after time after time, right? If it's got fear in it, or it creates doubt, or it wants to take a spin on it to change the whole feeling of it for you, throw it out, sweep it out. That's what it is, guys. For 36 minutes, we've finally got clear to what we need to no longer allow to obscure within our minds. We need to make the space. I think that's beautiful. And if we were to really think about that, which I'm gonna after this video, there is so much in our minds that they has to be gone. If it is to harbor for your own trusting in you, be gone. It has to go. Anything that wants to tear apart or get in between a bonding that you have chosen to seal between you and your divinity, it has to go. Andrea, we will keep rise our brooms until next video. Where we will be more than proud of few of you. And yet withheld sturdy your eye for your view of what your broom is to sweep out and hollow and make room for. You hold that steady. The space will be given you. The space in for you and in your union with your divine eye will be given you. And it is for that. That is the broom's purpose. It is for its pursuit to clear for you what is not delivering peace of mind or showing value to what you believe, your heart believes is true, or wishes to believe is true. That's it. See you guys next time. That was big. I liked it. Thanks, Spirit. You guys got this. It's not as complicated as... That's another thing that needs to be swept, Whatever's complicating it. It doesn't want you to know anything about the divinity in you. That's a fact. Stay true to you. Alright? Seek your heart if you don't know what it is that you want. Seek inside your heart. It will tell you what it is you want. It's this mind that says, don't seek that place. You'll never amount to that. You could never do that. You're at this time in this place. Don't ever listen to that stuff, right? You have your broom. It's the spiritual broom of divinity given you. With me as a witness right here. See you guys next time.